In this video, I'm going to show us how to start our logo assignment. So our logo assignment, remember from that blue sheet, the Roger individual logo assignment, and we should have 3 logos done. And the idea reminding you that a logo is a grouping of symbols. So now we're taking a few of our symbols and putting them together that we made from our last assignment, which I have opened up right here. Even though I have one named Hour 2 and one named Hour 1, I'm going to use this for my video, but I have them open right next to each other. So I have my blank 5 by 8 centimeter space, and then I have my full sheet of paper space over here with all of my logos, or my symbols that I created to create or make my logos. And I'm going to start simple. So one of my designs is my little wheel right here as far as my circular saw blade, along with the industrial tech portion. Real simple. And possibly I might just add a line or some kind of border there to make that thing enclosed or make it a little more memorable. Coming in though, what I do from here is I select my symbol from the one document, which is our symbol document, and I do a Control-C, which is I paste. I go into my new document and I do a Control-V. Now when I come in, it's expected to be very big because this is a much smaller document than our last document. I like to hold the Shift key down because the Shift key allows me to resize and keep the same ratio. And I want this to be the majority. At the same time, I don't want it to be the whole document, so I'm going to make it just a little bit larger than that. The next thing I'm going to do is try to get it relatively centered, like so. And then I'm going to come in and go back to my symbols folder one more time. This time I'm going to grab right below where I have Industrial Tech, and I'm going to do a Control-C and bring my text box over that I made over there. By doing a Control-V into my new document, once again expect it to be pretty big. This one actually looks like a relative size. I might just keep it the same size. I'm going to nudge it over a little bit with my cursor keys just to get it a little more centered. And as you can see, I have a problem now because my black space is running into each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my my rectangle tool over here to create a white space rectangle to break up this space. And I may have to arrange it as far as make sure that my space is in the right layer there, but I'm going to do that next. So making sure that first of all, making my rectangle. Second of all, coming in and making this a white rectangle so it blocks out that black space. And then third of all, just minimizing that and moving my selection tool, my box over. And I want to use about half the saw blade here. Alright, and right now you can see that it's not in the right location, so I'm going to right click this and I'm going to send this, arranging it to the back. And now I realize that, oh, I don't want it actually all the way to the back. I need to bring this one all the way to the back. So arranging, one more time, send this to the back, and now I have it where I want it. Now, the next portion, I'm going to do a selection of the top little bit, and I'm going to move that down so I have it in the appropriate spot where I want this as far as overall. And that's kind of looking pretty good to me. I'm going to do another selection here, and I'm going to group this stuff just so when I select it, it selects everything in my on my document, and I'm going to nudge that up. And lastly, I'm going to use my pen tool or my line tool to create a line that runs horizontally across my page. And this is more of an underline. And I can hit the escape key to stop that from chasing me around, and then go to my selection tool here, and if I have this selected, I can take this stroke and make it a little bit larger. But that's how simple this next project is. If we have our symbols made, we should be able to bring things in, move them around, possibly using the selection tool. I'm just going to ungroup so you can see a few things here. But if possibly using the selection tool to access the arrange menu to bring it forward, backward, or possibly transforming it to use the reflect, scale are very common things I use out of that menu. Thanks for watching my video. I hope this helps.